Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is a sponsored video sponsored by Teresa for Denise, and there's some short audio on this. Here's Denise's story. Hi, Ollie. Sorry I have not the funds to pay for this, but someone could sponsor me. I'd be most grateful, as it's a rather worrisome situation. There's an old neighbor of mine from decades ago who I reconnected with on a vague level. He's a painter. He was a raging drunk who went on the wagon and seemed fine now for several years. Well, now he's off the wagon and has become increasingly annoying. On Facebook, he started some nonsense behavior, abusing the tagging feature. Here I share a recording of a menacing phone message he left after I blocked him on Facebook. He's now thoroughly blocked on all points of access, and he's fired from my life. No contact. My question is, do you think he'll accept that and leave me alone, or is this lunatic going to show up at my door? Well, if he's drunk, anything on booze, anything can happen. I'm afraid because I'm crippled and therefore somewhat vulnerable. I'm prepared to dial 911. Typically, how long would the cops take to show up in such an event? It varies from where you live, population. I mean, you're in Canada, so depends, town to town, city to city, and how busy they are. You would think if there's somebody, violent like that, that would make it a priority. Thanks to you and your sponsor. I'll donate once I get some extra funds. Here's the brief recording. It's a little quiet at the intro. Denise. Okay.
So there's a guy I've known on Facebook for a long time, and he's been serial tagging me on posts several times a day. And it's clogging up my news feed, and I just don't like it. I don't like being tagged. So I contacted him and asked him not to tag me in a message. And then just to make sure it's clear, I phoned him and asked him not to. And he said he wouldn't. And the next day he was doing it again. So I more forcefully left a message not to tag me, and his response is fuck you. And then I got this answering machine message.
You have one big wireless voice message. First saved message.
Yo, Denise, it's Ian. What do you mean, don't tag me? I thought you liked my tags and, when I was showing you my new artwork and shit. Well, if you don't like it, then fuck you fucking cunt! Eat fucking shit! Bitch!
To erase this message, press 7.
He sounds nice. Yeah, that's a borderline male. That's just borderline alcoholic rage. So they do not like not getting their way or being told not to do something. It triggers them.
All that is a result of reinforcing my set boundaries, and he blew a gasket, narc rage with histrionics. So there you go. See it in action. Hear it in action.
He's just, look, people make relationships in their mind that aren't there. So you're rejecting of him. I think in his mind he had some deeper plans for the relationship, especially when he's drunk. Will he leave you alone? No. As long as he's drinking, he's going to obsess over this more and more, because the alcohol gives the narc even more fucking bravery. You got beer muscles. Well, the last thing you want is a narc with beer muscles or alcohol rage. And that's what it is. Because the alcohol is going to feed the paranoia. And this is why I hate alcohol. I don't drink. Ugh. It sounds a lot like mommy, though, when she freaks out. So, no, he's not going to accept it until he dries out again. And unless he dries out, until he does that, he's going to keep feeding his rage. But even if he's dry, who knows? He may not want to accept this. You know, I would... You know, it's not enough to get a restraining order. I know that. I know they won't get a restraining order at this time. I would just be prepared to call the police. And I doubt it. I mean, honestly, I would love to tell you, yeah, he'll go away at this point. I mean, I hope he does. But knowing alcohol and narcissists the way I do, they don't take rejection. They don't like it. And it needs to be avenged at all costs. At all costs. And the levels they'll go to enact revenge is, you know, is scary, is sometimes dangerous, it's sad. But something as stupid as telling you not to tag them on, not to be tagged on Facebook, and I get that. I hate being tagged on Facebook. It's like people who abuse it over and over and over and over and over again. I just hate Facebook. I wish I could get off Facebook, but I kind of need it. And I've talked about these social media platforms anyway, so of them being havens for narcissists in the first place. So I hope that helps. Thank you, Teresa, for sponsoring. Thanks, Denise, for sending this in. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you guys. Without you, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been the Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.